5 frames. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of League of Legends. I know it's been a while since I've recorded, but that's just because I was trying to record the more popular episodes first. But now we're back to this. This is Ryze. I know last time I played Varus. Ryze is ability power based, but Varus depends more on his basic attacks to do more damage. But I like to level up my Q first, Overload. Passive gains 4% cooldown reduction. That's good for any of the abilities I choose. Rune Prison's good, but Spell Flux is also good. But yeah, I don't use Ryze much, so I don't really I don't know how to utilize them that good. But I think this Eye Duck Door guy just wants to go on the wants to solo bottom, which is fine, I guess. I don't mind. I wouldn't be much help anyway. But yeah, League of Legends. It's fun, but it's not my bag. I'm not good at it. I wish I was. But Smite's more my thing. But even with Smite, I'm still only good with one guy, because the rotation of gods is so seldom. It doesn't happen often. So you usually end up being the same 5 people or so. This is against bots, not against actual people. But obviously the people on my team are actual people. I don't want to get creamed again. Wow, yeah, good luck. 3-on-3 is not my thing either. Oh, I'm out. Can't believe he hit me right there. But strategy here. I don't have much of one with Ryze. I don't use him enough. But his abilities do lots of damage. His basic ones are pretty good basic starting abilities. And I also remembered I didn't buy any items, so that was nice of me to forget that. Obviously, for my previous videos on Dominion, you need to... Yeah, I'm gonna get this guy, but I'm gonna run away now. Hopefully don't die trying to do that. I slain an enemy. Good job, me. Let's get this speed and try and see if we can find some health around here. Hopefully I don't run into an enemy while doing this. I should probably just find some grass and be back, because I need to buy my items now. But recommended, I usually just do recommended. There's been a lot of times where I try and go for my own build and it just doesn't turn out that good. But obviously, you guys can do whatever you want. This game is meant to be manipulated, and people experiment with different builds to work the best to their advantage, and that's just the way that this game is. That's the way most of these games are. This is the way most modes are supposed to be. Smite's the same way. There's no right-wrong build. It all depends on the person who's playing, what their how they play. That's what it comes down to, what works best for them. But see, this Q does a lot of damage, and it has a really quick cooldown rate. But I'm obviously being too impatient with this, and wow, my frames just went to shit right there. But and that was the double, so good job, me. But I'm gonna back off here so I don't die. This would be good, spell vamp, but I'm pretty low on health here. But obviously, like we talked about before in my previous vids, last hits are very important because it's the only way for you to get gold. But you know, you also get gold in a certain amount of time just for being in the game. So it'll take a little bit longer than just trying to last hit the minions and whatnot, but you still get gold that way. But I think I could continue trekking on here because I found a health pack, but I don't want to push it at the same time and end up dying. We're winning right now, as you can see, but these are bots, and I am not doing good. I got a kill so far, I believe. Yep, 1-0, but these are bots, so if it was against actual people, I would be probably dead, because Ryze is kind of squishy when it comes to defense. Unfortunately, as are most of the people I play with, but they have overall good. Alright, yep, now I'm just dead. Just like that, I am dead. There goes my, I bought the boots, yeah I did. Alright, now I'm gonna go for Rod of Ages. 860 will bring down the price of the overall item. You could do that, or you could buy the item separately and then it won't disappear when you buy the actual item. But once you click on once you click on this chart here, click on this and click buy, it'll automatically it'll lower the price of the overall item, but then also when you buy the item, it'll replace those items with just that one item. So you may be doing good with a bunch of like cloak of whatever. It allows you to get 15% critical chance. You could be doing a lot of damage with that and like zeal to get your attack speed up, and then as soon as you get that new item, it'll get rid of that, and with just that one item, which could either be better or be worse compared to what you had going for you there. So you just need to keep that in mind as well. What worked better for you before you bought the item, and then remember that for your next matches, so you can make the most out of the builds that you play with. Figure out what really works best for you. But I just did a lot of damage there. He's almost dead. That was his double, unfortunately. I love it when he does that. I should be focusing on just getting the kill here, but I like my gold, and my ability points are really weak right now. Probably because my damage is pretty low, because Ryze doesn't rely on damage from basic attacks. He relies on his ability power of his abilities to kill his foes. So farming with Ryze takes a little bit longer because he doesn't rely on his physical attacks to defeat enemies. And really, I think wasting your abilities on minions is kind of meh. I'd rather just skip the minions and go straight for the champions, but that's the only real way you can get gold unless you want to wait a few seconds, well not a few seconds, depending on the item, it'll take longer to save up enough to buy that. And it's getting kind of non-expensive here. It's getting there. I need to save up 725, so I might as well stick around. Yeah, well I'm already here. It's getting closer and closer every second, so I might as well stick around to buy this item here. And then it'll probably be around 800 something. But I can't do math, so who knows. 740, see, I can't do math. But got my Q maxed out all the way. 10% cooldown reduction for abilities. Plus active does 160 plus 20 damage, 20%, 160 plus 20 plus 6.5% of Ryze's maximum mana and magic damage. So that's really good. If you have items that really boost your mana, that'll really max out how much damage you can do for that attack, really, and probably for more than just this. Plus 13 of his magic damage per second. That's also good. And I haven't been using my ulti yet, so he's almost dead. I could do another one, and he'll be yep. See, there we go. His abilities don't do that much. You don't have to wait too long for it to cool down, but at the same time, for tanks like Rammus, you have to hit him multiple times with your main abilities to actually kill him. So it's best to team up against tanks. This guy, his basics do a lot more damage to him than mine do, but he really needs to back off because he's got 2 people on him, and I am about to die here. So yep, there's me dying. So that's good. 740, I'm almost there. I'm at 6. It's going up and up more and more each second. It'll probably be there by the time I respawn. But you know, this game, it's hit and miss for some people, but at the same time, for those that really dig it, it's complicated. You like the game, but it has a very big learning curve to it, and it all depends on each character, and the builds are all different. There'll be some that aren't part of the recommended, but they'll still work better for you than the recommended, and you know, that's the hard part, figuring out what really works best. Not the game. They have recommendations, but it doesn't mean that's what's best for you. That's just what's best for the general people who use the character. But you know, for Smite, that works most of the time, using recommended. But if I just want to go like ballsy and like be able to straight up attack, and it's like bam, you could do that for this as well. You could be like all items, critical strike. You could have like frickin' 5, you could have 6 cloak of agilities and really frickin' have a big chance of doing a lot of damage randomly, and each time you buy that item it increases it by this much, and that's, you could do that, or you could have really fast attack speed by getting all attack speed items. But really what I would suggest is just getting a combination of them, because you know, you don't want to be stacking just one thing of one item, one type of item, just all straight up attack speed, and I don't want to waste the Q, and I'm dead. So that's good. I need to get some health. This Graves bot's gonna kill me otherwise. But we're really wrecking them right now. 393 to 68. That's really good. We have 4 bases captured. They only have 1, so it'll take 3 per second away from their overall score. But now only take 2 because they have 1 and we have 3. So we're still capturing more than they are capturing. So we'll win. It's not going to be the most glorious victory in the world. But now they've captured more than we have. But we still have 380 compared to their 56. So we could afford that. Except they're moving on all of our bases right now, and that's kind of scary. But I think we could totally win this by a large margin as long as we keep our heads on straight and don't get too cocky. But yeah, we get. Oh, all right, here we go. Facing 3 people at once. Let's do it. Tower. Don't taunt me. I don't want to be over here facing you. I'm out. Wukong's a little bit squishier than frickin' Rammus, so I think I'm gonna go for him. Rammus can soak up my attacks like nothing. And I was afraid that would happen. Now I just wasted my Q on a person that wasn't really Wukong. So now he's gonna get away from me. Unless I flash. Then I can hit him again. But then he'll still run faster than me. I might not get him. So I'm pretty low on health. And it looks like he didn't get it. And that's good for me. But he's gonna get away. Unless, I don't know. Yeah, he's probably gonna get away. Nope. F standing got him, so good job with that, sir. But I'm gonna die now. You got knocked airborne. Don't you freaking die now. You are so close to killing him. I got another kill assist. That's cool. Good job. We won, team. I did crappy, but we won. So good job with that. That was your League of Legends for the day. I hope you enjoyed it, and leave a like or a comment for it to be better. I always appreciate that, and it helps me get better as a YouTuber. And I'll see you guys next time.